32. VP Jose, could you please ascertain quorum? Present.
Treasurer Alice.
Excused due to illness.
Faculty Senator John Crowley. Present. Cop Senator Moon.
Present.
Graduate Senator Khan. Present. Senator at Large.
Present.
Senator at Large Woods.
Present.
Senator at Large Ahmed.
Present.
And Advisor Fair Powell and all that guests.
Our guest tonight is Anastasia Olson. Forum has been established. Right now I'd like to open the open forum. Will Miss Anastasia Olson please come to the front?
Do you want me to stand in front of you?
No, that's fine. That's fine. As long as I can hear you.
Oh, hi. I go by Asia.
Oh, Asia. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Actually a student government co-vice president at HCC.
Oh, hi.
And so I'm really happy to meet you guys and hoping to talk to you some more another time. But here I was asked to be here by Bricky in support of funding Earth Fair.
So one moment.
Oh,
Just
sure.
to clarify the Senate rules or the open forum rules. Okay, so each student who signs up for the open forum before the start of the meeting is allocated 2 minutes to speak on any particular topic related to the Senate. At 30 seconds, I will raise my hand like this. This doesn't mean stop, it just means 30 seconds. When it comes down to 10 seconds, I will go like this. And then at 5, I will go like this. Just so that you're clear. Once your time is up, I will say thank you, and then you can insert yourself.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, 2 minutes.
All right, so I'm Asia, as I said. Bricky asked me to be here today for Earth Fair. I really hope you guys will be willing to help fund this because it's a great event. I personally have never been able to attend because I've always had schedule conflicts, but I really love how engaged it gets the community. And I would love to propose it to our student government at HCC, but currently we are stuck ratifying our constitutional bylaws, so we can't actually do anything, even though I would love to help fund this. So I'm really hoping you guys can help out with this. And that's pretty much a summary of all I had to talk about. Would it be possible for Donovan to speak?
I'm sorry, the forum rules only allocate 2 minutes to a student. So, unless you want to utilize your 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yourself.
Only you
Oh.
signed up for it, so only you can use it.
Sorry, I was under a misunderstanding. I thought,
You can speak on his behalf.
oh, well, I don't
So
know.
whatever he wanted to say, you can say. Whatever he wanted to say, you can use your minute to.
Oh, well, I can't speak on his behalf because he was just going to give testimony at being at Earth Fair, which I unfortunately have never done.
Okay. So he can submit an email to the USA email usa@hawaii.edu
Okay.
if he wants to send it to the Senate, and then you can review it further.
Okay, great.
And yeah.
All right, thank
Also,
you.
you can contact us on our USA webpage. If you go to USA through Campus Center, go down to contact. We have a special form so you can contact individual senators. Okay. Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, thank you. All right, at this time, there are no other names on the open forum, and then with that, I would close the open forum for this evening.
Excuse me? Can I, I'm a student, I didn't know you had started, but I was gonna sign my name. Can I?
So at the beginning, as I stated earlier, is that open forum is available for students to sign up with who have a valid ID. They can do such before the start of the meeting. I did render an opportunity to all students who were available who had an ID on hand. But unfortunately right now, only one person signed up, so the open forum is closed for the evening.
If he has an idea, I mean, if that does validate him as a student, and even if he didn't sign this year, I think it's still appropriate for him to speak as a student to us.
So the same thing that I offered this gentleman here, you can send us an email through hawaii.edu, which is UHHSA @hawaii.edu, and you can send us correspondence, and you can say what you're speaking on and what support you'd like to render for whatever that we're currently working on. But due to the fact that when I came outside and grabbed the form from the table, which was available for up to an hour, I'm going to have to continue on with our agenda while following our Senate rules. So unfortunately not this time. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to take any more questions because we're going to continue on with our agenda because we have a really tight schedule. But if you want to speak with me afterwards, I'm willing to sit down and make talk.
But for reference,
Okay.
is this a new rule that you guys have allocated, or have you used this process in the past of allowing people to speak only if they've signed up?
So I'm going to move on with our agenda. Being with the open forum that is closed, I'm moving on to point 5. 5.1 minutes for Senate meeting 15-16-020. Please everyone review. Is there any motions on agenda minutes 020?
I move to approve agenda minutes 020.
Second.
Senator at Large Panoranda, motion to approve Senate minutes 15-16-020, seconded by graduate senator. Any discussion? All right, with that, moving forward with the vote, all those in favor of approving Senate minutes 15-16-020 as approved, please raise your hand and approve. All those opposed? The ayes have it. Moving on to agenda for Senate meeting 15-16-021.
Move to approve agenda for Senate meeting 15-16-021.
Second.
Graduate Senator Khan, motion to approve Senate meeting 15-16-021, seconded by Co-Senator. Any discussion on this motion?
Yes, I do. I'd like to make amendments to this, this agenda. So there is Senate Resolution 15-16-002. There is a Senate Resolution 15-16-001 and a bill for UHHSA Earth Fair 2016 as well.
Senator at-large Condit has offered up 2 amendments to this agenda to include Senate Resolution 15-16001 and Senate Bill 15-1621.
It's Bill 26.
Bill 26.
And also,
And it would be for, the bill title is UHH/HCC Earth Fairs 2016.
and I had one more item. It was the Senate Resolution 15-16002.
Is there a second for this amendment to the agenda?
Second.
Second by, graduate senator? Okay, any discussions about this amendment to the agenda?
I personally brought these resolutions up because I was informed that there's supposed to be legitimate documentation for a Earth Fair committee. And then for the bill, this is for this year's Earth Fair, and it would go to shirts and bags and food to promote environmental awareness and to promote sustainability on the island, as well as serve students around the community and the university. And yeah, I believe it's a time-sensitive bill, so that's why I brought it to you today.
Any more discussion?
Yeah.
Jose.
Just to speak on the other side, you say legitimate, it's not really a legitimate bill because there are 4, 5, 6 errors with it. There's no quotes, things that you want. The bills there's errors on the numbers of the bills, and there's other things in the resolution that don't align with what you need in the resolution. I think that the time-sensitive deadline is not actually get these passed next week, and I don't think it would be a problem. I think like with HOCTC, how they have to go through a process to ratify their constitution, the same thing falls with us. We have to go through a process to make sure these resolutions fall into something that we want to pass.
Any more discussion? Okay, with that, I'd move to a vote. All those in favor of approving amendments adding resolution 001, resolution 002, Senate Bill 15-16-026. All those in favor of adding these to the agenda, please raise your hand. All those opposed? Abstain?
For reference, all the issues that you have with the bill, do you plan on including those in any
Amendments
further
has failed. Moving on. Any more
amendment to the bill?
items for this agenda? Any more items for this agenda? All right, with that, I would like to move to approve the agenda as is. Anyone? Oh, no, there's already a motion on the table to approve. Can I get a vote on approving the agenda? All those in favor of approving the agenda as is, please raise your hand. 6. All those opposed? The ayes have it, 6-1-0. Moving on to executive reports, 5.1, the president's reports. Okay, first things up is USA web page, section 1. The chair would like to report that the USA web page has been updated and that there are new links. One is the new meeting tab. This will take anyone to the full set list of meetings for the remainder of the year. This includes executive and USA Senate meetings. Also, the records and reports tab now have direct links to USA Drive. This will make it easier and smoother for publication of our documents. Anyone can view and print them. Moving on to Kalamaku Conference. The chair has received word that USA has been invited to table at the Kalamaku Conference on Saturday, February 7th, 2016. If any of you are able to attend and table, let Naomi Burke know via email. Elections. The chair would like to advise that the USA elections is fast approaching and would recommend that the chief election officer start to meet and create the application. Finally, office hours. The chair has received from the executive committee the final office hours draft from the Senate. Starting next week, the office will be open and the new hours will be posted. For the month of January and the first 2 weeks of February, the USA office was closed by the chair. Section 2, action taken. With the month of January and the first 2 weeks of February, the office was closed by the order of the chair. With that, the chair will exempt the office hours lost by the members. Results for the month of January and the first weeks of February, hours lost are hereby exempt. I will hand these off to Senator Orange to sign the receipt. And with that, I conclude my president report. Moving on to 6.2, Vice President report.
Table. Next week.
The treasurer is absent, so her report will also be tabled. Moving on to unfinished business, 6.1, Senate Review Bylaws. Last week, an amendment was put forth to the entire Senate. The Senate received a copy via email. It's amendment to the bylaws. Please review. Also, there is a copy available in the USA office if anybody wishes to view it. It's to correct some mistakes that are currently, some discrepancies, I would want to say, in the bylaws, and also lays out a clear and consistent guidelines on creating ad hocs and the function of ad hocs and how committees are to be run from here on out. Clear, concise guidelines and of how the Senate should operate within those two bodies, so that we ensure that we're providing equal representation to all of our students and giving them a chance to participate in the governance process here at UHHSA. Please take a look at it. I will go as far as even posting on the USA website for further review. That is it for Senate rules and bylaws. In 10 days, this will come, I believe this will be brought up for ratification. So please review. Okay, UHSA committee reports. Table. Oh, sorry. Oh, I did. Sorry. Column mine. Number 7, new business, 7.1, Senate Bill 15-16-025, the Aloha Project T-shirt bill.
An appropriation, Vice President Jose, an appropriation of no more than $1,500 for purchasing custom t-shirts for the Aloha Project. The Aloha Project is a pharmaceutical.
Speak a little louder.
Yes, please.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, they couldn't hear you.
That provides free health screenings to the community and spreads health awareness to those community members it serves. The purpose of the t-shirt is to increase visibility of the organization and provide gratitude for the use of participation. There will be a total of 70 t-shirts, combination of men's t-shirts and women's tank top, given away to the schools.
I move to approve Senate Bill 15-16-25.
Second.
Senator at Large Panorama moved to approve Senate Bill 15-16-025, seconded by Senator at Large Woods. Any discussion on Senate Bill 15-16-025? No? Okay, with that, I'd like to move to a vote. All those in favor of approving Senate Bill 15-16-025, please raise your hand. All those opposed? All those abstain? The ayes have it. 601. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna table 7.2.